here for MMA UK, joined to my right by the Super Samoan Mark Hunt. Thanks very much for giving us some time, Mark. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me here. Cheers.
No, it's our pleasure. So you're obviously over in Scotland, over in the UK, enjoying your holidays. How's your experience been in Scotland so far?
It's great. Been here before, like 18 years ago, but Scotland's nice. Yeah.
And are the family enjoying it as well? Yeah.
Yeah, my partner's half Scottish, half Irish, and well, the kids are they're Aussies, but they're half Scottish, half Irish, so, and they're Samoan, so. Yeah, they're loving the trip. The trip's been pretty good. You know, I came over to launch the EFL, the esports company, and now here to just enjoy the rest of the vacation, which is cool.
Yeah, and you've managed to check out some of the gyms we have in Scotland. You've been at the Grip House and higher level. What was your experience and thoughts on the gyms that you were in?
I just a friend of mine here used to live here and did his doctorate. Mo did his doctorate here, so he just invited me to go do a bit of training at these places, and I said, "Oh, okay. I'm on holiday. I don't really want to train. I just went again, checked it out, and said hi and things like that. So yeah, it wasn't nothing major, just chilling out, to be honest."
And I know that's something you mentioned the EDL there. You obviously you're a big gamer, like a lot of fighters. So is that something you're heavily involved in at the moment?
Yeah, we were launching the EFL. We got the numbers we wanted. It was pretty good. Not many people turned up to the event. It was quite cold, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I thought it was pretty good. I like the concept of it, and that's why I'm backing it. So yeah, I'm a big gamer myself, so I love the game, and yeah, so that's mostly why I'm here. But
so some other reasons then. Obviously, everybody knows you obviously fought out your contract with the UFC. And I think it was a bit of a love-hate relationship near the end. Was there ever an approach from the UFC about extending the contract or giving you a new one?
Oh no, there wouldn't ever have been an extension, not even from my half. I don't think. To be honest, there was no love-hate. It was just, well, I mean, they've actually, what they've done is taken my love for fighting away, because how they promote steroids and cheaters, how they've done it also. They've pushed me out of the way, to be honest, and that's what's taking my love for fighting away. It's kind of sad though, because they should be the other way, promoting the guy that's not cheating, whereas here they are promoting the cheaters of this friggin' sport, which is wrong. I mean, I actually thought Jeff Novitzky was a nice person, but he's just a sellout. You're a sellout, bro, and that's the bottom line, dude. That's basically what it is. And I mean, pure example. Look at the last situation with John Jones and Gustafsson, whatever. Look at that situation. They move a whole freaking show for one cheating guy. All the fans miss out on all their airline, their flights, all that jazz. They miss out all because this one idiot. And he's a shortcut taker. That's all he is. You're a bum, John Jones. That's all you'll ever be.
Is that sort of part of the problem, or where you get irritated with? Because obviously there's USADA in place and it is stringent testing, but it seems like they move the goalposts.
Well, I have a stringent. Okay, hey, UFC, you've got the best stringent testing in the whole freaking world, but look what they're doing. They give people 4 months waivers so they can get past the test. They got these guys that they test say, "Oh, we've got this guy. He's got a, what do they call it? A picogram or whatever. He's got a bit of steroids in him, but that's from last time we caught him." Oh, okay. But he's still got some shit in him. So does that mean he's cheating? Yes, he is. Why are you even putting him to fight?
You think?
The truth of the fact is, it didn't matter whether he had a picogram now or if he got caught, if he had it in 20 years ago. He's still got, the fact is he's still got some shit in him. So he shouldn't be fighting. It's illegal. They're promoting steroids. That's what they're doing.
Do you think as well then, obviously with that, the John Jones stuff that happened, obviously nobody knew anything about picograms beforehand, but Jones obviously went on and won the title and beat Gus. Do you think that's just sending the wrong message to young fighters coming up?
He didn't beat anybody. He's just a bum. I mean, the guys that cheated like Brock Lesnar, like all these other guys that have done shortcut takers, nothing they've done is worth anything. Nothing. And nothing they've done, because at the end of the day, they do it cleanly. No, they're weak. So I don't condone any of it though. And they say, "Oh well, he did this. He didn't beat. He cheated. He's a cheater. He's a known cheater, just like the rest of these guys. That's all they are. They're just worthless cheaters."
And moving away from the UFC stuff, obviously you've said there the UFC have taken your love of fighting away. Is that something you feel you can now get back, that you're away from the UFC and looking at other promotions?
Well, this is what I'm trying to get back. I mean, people say, well, you're going to go to this promotion or this. What about their steroid cheating? Well, we're not talking about. They're not saying they're the best steroid testers in the world. The UFC saying they are. Yet they are totally the opposite. Totally the opposite. You know, they condone steroid. They condone cheating. With these other companies, we have to talk about that. There's always things in contracts you can do about things like that, but you know, not with the contracts with the UFC got. None at all. So, like I said, it has taken away my love for mixed martial arts and fighting. I mean, I've been doing it for such a long time.
Yeah.
People have been saying to me, you know, Mark, you've been fighting for such a long time. What about all those guys back then? Well, look, man, back then it was all freaking cowboys and Indians. No one was doing testing. No one was saying they're the best testers. No one was actually saying we've got the best testing in the world. You know, they've got the guy who caught Lance Armstrong. You know, Barry Bonds and all these other cheaters, well-known cheaters. You know, that's Jeff Novinsky, and he's a sellout. You're a sellout, dude. You just sold out. You know, going on Joe Rogan saying, "Oh, we just got him a picogram, dude." It's steroids. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much it is, whether it be from now or the last year. He's still got it in him. Don't let him compete. Easy.
Yeah, and
don't move a whole freaking show and then cut every fighter's pay 30% so he can get that idiot to fight. I used to be a fan of these guys too, all these guys, you know, but now they're just cheaters. Worthless.
And so just moving back on to you, obviously there's a lot of good promotions out there. We know obviously out in Asia you've got a really big you've got a fan base worldwide, but Asia, obviously with your days in Pride, is there any particular promotion you've looked at the moment, or are you still open to offers from everyone?
I'm still up in offers. I've got a few offers already. I'm just, like I said, I'm just enjoying my time out. I want to fight 5 more times. I still want to be the world champion in MMA. I know it's, I know I'm 44, but still, it's one of my dreams. Like I said, I've been put off for a little bit because of the stupid company, and you know, that's just what it comes down to. You know, the moment I realized I was never going to get a title shot is the time I started losing. Since the Derek Lewis fight. Every fight after that's been not good at all.
So do you feel just how you were feeling within the UFC then that just had a negative effect on your performances and how you were feeling leading up to fights?
Of course. I mean, I actually went to see a sports psych about it, and you know, he really hit it on the head straight away when I talked to him. It's hard to work for a company that's cheated you, that you feel that's cheated you, that's cheating you and a lot of other fighters. But the problem is these fighters they're too scared to say anything about it.
Well, it's definitely something you weren't afraid to. You were one of the more vocal people, if not the most vocal person on the UFC roster.
I don't know why that's the case. It should be everybody, not just the fighters. It should be the fans, everybody that's part of the sport. It's the fans that's what makes this sport what it is, not the stupid company. You know, that's all they're doing is doing what companies do, make money.
Yeah, that's it, and it's one thing that I'm sure the fans want to know is, will you be back fighting, whether it be a Bellator or ONE AFC, will you be back in the cage in 2019?
Hopefully, yeah. I want to get back. I want to fight 5 more times. Like I said, I want to see if it's time to retire, or if it's because I was working for UFC just made me go sour. If that's what it is, you know. At the end of the day, it's either or. I think, like I said, I still feel like I'm a lot better than a lot of those guys. But what's the purpose of fighting for? There wasn't no title fight. You know, the only purpose at the end was just making money, and you know, that was always part of my plan of fighting. That's how I started fighting, was to make money. And anyone that says they do it for the love of it, something wrong with them, bro.
Well, at the end of the day, these are prize fighters, so we all need to make money.
I'm not here trying to bullshit everyone and say I love to fight. I love fighting because it gives me options. I love fighting because it's for money. Fighters, they fight the best. Some of the best fighters in the world has come from nothing. So you know, what I mean, don't tell me you do it for love. I'll punch you in the head for nothing.
That's something as well. You said earlier you've obviously you've been fighting for such a long time. I believe you debuted when you were 16. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, it was a Muay Thai fight. There wasn't MMA back then. So yeah, I was 16, I think.
When you look back at your career and think everything so far it's given you in terms of travel, I know you've had some issues with the UFC, but when you look back at your career and reflect on it a bit, are you just happy with the sports have given you so far?
Of course, I'm happy with what fighting has given my life and my family life. It's just soured. It's just come to a sour conclusion at the end of it for it, especially with something that could have been so much more different. You know, if the rules and regulations were so much more different, it would have been a lot better. But I'm not one to sit in and you know, whinge about it. I'm doing something about it, so that's why we're in a lawsuit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. Is there been any movement in the lawsuit? I don't know if it's something you can discuss at all.
Oh, there's no movement at the moment. We're just waiting on a few things. So it's a matter of time. Like I said, this thing they just did by promoting this cheetah totally shows exactly what they're up to, what they're doing.
Does that then see what's just went on with John Jones? Does that, if anything, strengthen your position in your lawsuit you have?
Well, they've got a freaking cheetah. They promote an actual doping cheetah when they say he's at a, you know, he's going to have a little bit from last time. How do they know that? And even if he did it they caught it from last time. They've got it in the system. Why are they letting him compete? So they're promoting cheetahs, just like promoted that dickhead Brock Lesnar, another cheetah, and the rest of these fools. You know, all these guys that don't cheat, they're the ones that are getting the disadvantage. They're the ones that are getting pushed out. People like me. They go to work, they do nothing wrong, and these fuckers here come around here with their cheating tricks.
Well, we won't take up too much more of your time. Obviously, we're glad that we're going to see you hopefully back in a happy Mark Hunt back in the cage in 2019.
I'm happy, dude. Don't worry about me. I'm just telling you how it is. Yeah. It's just made me sour with how they do things and how they're still doing things. So, but yeah, I'm happy about everything.
Just as another thing we've got you here, obviously you've got some teammates in the UFC. Is there any young guys coming through where you're training that we should be looking out for in the future here in the UK?
Well, the guys I train with. There's a lot of fighters coming from down under, which is pretty good. You know, well, I'm not gonna say they're coming through because, you know, like I already just expressed my feelings about the company that's topping them everything at the moment. So, you know, I mean. At the end of the day, you know, like I said, for this even playing field is what I'm trying to get. These guys are trying to fight into the top end here, and all they're going to find out is what I found out.
Well, listen, Mark, thanks very much for your time today, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your time in Scotland, but we really appreciate you coming on, mate. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks
Appreciate
so much, mate.